this is Karen with Grace Be Creations, and we are back on part 2 of working on the junk journal. I am so excited to be doing part 2. By the way, I just want it to be noted that right now it is 7:51. I started a video before 8 p.m. I just wanted to put that out there for the note. Because I'm always making my videos late. But I was pretty busy today, so that worked out really good. Anyway, so we are at part 2. We are at part 2 of this junk journal. In the video yesterday, last night, we constructed the book. And we put the fabric around the book. I taught you guys how to add the spine. I showed you how to decoupage the fabric to the spine, and then we added the paper and the lace, and so far we have the beautiful book. So next, the next part of the junk journal is I chose a piece of fabric that I'm going to put right in the center. I'm going to use this piece that's going to go in the center. And the other part, I want to put 2 pockets down. But before we put the 2 pockets down, we're going to actually put the cover on. That's going to be the biggie. I want to show you something that I did. I added a cute little vintage skirt to go on the bottom of the page topper. I just loved the way that it looked. I did this on another book front of mine, and I loved the look. So I wanted to just add that. I did that this afternoon. I thought of it and I'm like, I'm going to do that. I didn't want to do it on camera because I didn't want to waste the whole camera time on doing this. I want to work on the book. So that's where we're at. So we're going to get this started so we can get in as much as we can with part 2. So we're going to add this piece of fabric down on the spine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue. And while I'm doing this, I just want to take the time to thank everybody for all the awesome comments on part 1. I went and spent some time answering back all the comments today. I so appreciate all the support. And I'm so happy that you guys are loving the series and that you're so glad I'm doing it. And there are some people that are making a book alongside of me. And I just think that is so cool. Okay. Now this part here doesn't matter all that much when it comes to putting down this, because you're not going to see it anyways. But I like to cover it so that it doesn't show all the tie-back tape, because you can sometimes see between it when you turn the pages. But I think this matches beautifully. I love the style of it. It just looks so nice. I love the way that looks. And they'll have holes in it anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But okay, so we have that down. The next part, I'm going to get a little holder to hold the book up. That might be a little too tall. I think that should be okay. Yeah, I think it should be okay. It's a little bit up, but it's okay. So the next part that we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys first what my plan is. Remember yesterday I told you I had to layer so that we could have part of the spine having a cover as well? Well, I came up with a solution. I have this really nice, this is going to be a problem. I might have to get something smaller. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be flipping it over anyways. Let me just use, I don't think this is going to be tall enough, but it's better than the other thing. All right, so my plan is I'm going to put down this first. Okay. This is going to go down like that. And then we're going to put the pink over only half, because I want it to go around the book to glue onto the back. Okay? So, like that. And then this is going to go right over the top like this. So when you look on the spine, you have that laying over and you have the really pretty pink hanging over the other side so that it's secure that way. So that's how we're going to do it. And then this is going to go right here on top. I don't know if I'm going to put it directly in the middle, if I'm going to put it towards the top so I can put like a closure or something here. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to glue this down tonight because I think I might want to do some thinking about placement for this. And plus I need to think about if I'm going to do like a knob or I was thinking something like this as well. I'm just not sure yet. This is the part that takes time for me. I want to make sure I get it right. I don't want to just throw something on there to throw it on. That's the crystal one. So I don't know if I'm going to place the top tonight. I'm probably not. I want to get the cover on though. So let's go ahead and do that because that's going to take some time. So let's begin with that. So I'm going to lay it down like this. And we're going to glue, glue, glue. All right. Time to glue. This is the part that makes me nervous because like, oh, everything's going down. Everything is going to go down. This is the fun part. I don't think that really matters because it's all not going to show anyways. Okay. So while I'm putting the cover down, I hope you guys are having a great day. I don't know why, but I keep on thinking that today is Tuesday. I am completely thrown off. I'm actually on my own little vacation this week. All the things that I usually do for my routine, I'm not doing. I have no therapy this week. My therapist is on vacation. I have none of my routine things that I usually have going on. I took off. So I just keep on thinking today's Tuesday. I don't know why. We just got over the weekend and I'm already thinking it's Tuesday. It's going to be a long week for me. All right. I'm just trimming the edge of the lace here. So that's the first part. The second part is going to be the thicker. Now this is only going to go down on half so that it covers the spine, a little bit of the front and a little bit of the back, and that's what's going to hold everything together. I just want to make sure I have the placement right. So you want to just lie it down flat. Gonna lie it down flat. And you just lift it up just to see where it lies to make sure it's nice and even. I think that's perfect. So I think that's where I'm going to place it. I'm trying to think if I'm going to go all the way to the edge and cut or if I'm going to bring it in. I don't know yet. Let me just glue down and see how it goes. This is the part that makes me a little nervous. Because you're getting towards the part where you know it's going to be seen. This is the part where it counts. Because you will see this part. I'm wondering... Oh, hold on. I'm flipping it around. I actually want this edge to be on the front. It works out good because I got some glue over there too. Got a good start on it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get the rest glued down. And this is 3-in-1 by Beacon. It's the same glue as Fabri-Tac and Fabri-Fix. They're pretty much all the same glue. I really don't understand why they have different names for them. They do say that it's made for different things, but I've tried all three, and all three work on the same things that are different. Paper, fabric, metal, it all sticks. So it doesn't matter if you use Fabri-Fix, Fabri-Tac, or the 3-in-1. The 3-in-1 is my favorite. I just feel like it's less stringy. I feel like the, uh-oh, I'm seeing some glue mark under there. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter because we're going to have the other lace over it. Perfect. Now this is the part where I don't know if I want to go in or if I'm just going to trim to the edge. I think I'm going to trim to the edge because I want to make pockets and it's going to make it kind of funky. So I'm just going to trim. I'm nervous. I just don't want to make a mistake. I have another one of these if I did make a mistake, but I'm still nervous. I want to make sure that I'm good and glued down to the edge before I do this. Now, I didn't explain this to you guys. I didn't share this with you guys yet, but I like an open spine. I don't like to cover my, I don't like to cover the lines that go down. I love that look. I think it's dainty. I think it's, I don't know. I just love the look. A lot of people like to cover their spine. They don't like the thread showing. I love it. I think it looks cool. I don't think I've ever covered any of mine. Out of all the books that I've done, I don't think I've covered any of the binding thread. And I use wax thread when I do my binding. You'll see when we do the signatures later on down the line, you'll see that I use wax thread to bind the book. Okay, now I'm going to trim. I'm going to trim from the inside so I can see exactly what I'm cutting. Some of this may be off camera because I'm a long way, but I can see where I am on camera, so I think I'm pretty much good. Right to the edge. Perfect. Right to the edge. And we're going to do the same thing with the other lace part that we're putting over. There we go. All right. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now for the best part. I love this lace. Now, I have to make sure there's no glue showing, so I have to be really careful. I'm going to try to do this the best I can. It's going to go right to about here, because if we have the cover on, I want the roses to show on the right side. So we have to bring it all the way to the end. So I'm going to glue right here. Now I'm very nervous about this part because I don't have another piece of this lace. I actually ordered this on Etsy and I've had it for a while and I don't even think she has any more. So with that being said, I'm actually going to go down so I can save some. Okay. All right. I'm trying to think how I want to do this because I don't want it to show through over here. So I think I'm going to start off at the very edge. I'm starting off at the edge to see how it works with the lace. I don't want to just go in and just glue the whole thing down. I want to see how well it works, how well it shows through, just so that I don't ruin the whole entire thing. It's easy to fix the edge than it is to, you know what I mean? Okay. So far, so good. I don't really need to glue down that part because we're going to have the topper down anyways on top of it. As long as the edges are down good. So I was watching Odulcina. Odulcina, is that how you say her name? I'm going to tag her. Let me just look. It's pronounced Odulcina. Odulcina. She's so fun. I love her. She's amazing. She's so creative. I was watching her work on, she was working on a lap book today. I don't know if it was today or, I don't know the date of the video, but she said something that just made so much sense. She said, if you make mistakes, like she's like, oh, it's okay to make mistakes. We're all new at this. It's like every book that you do is going to be different. You know, you make new projects all the time. So you are new at it every time because you're always doing something different. So you can be a pro at making junk journals, but you're still new at it every time because you've never done this same project before. I just thought that was clever of her to say that. I love how she said that. It made so much sense. So thank you, Odulcina, for that wonderful quote today, reminding that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to, like what happened in my video yesterday when I was sticking all to the paper, and that was hilarious, by the way. I watched the video back and I was laughing so hard at my reaction. I just throw things off the table. But it's okay to make mistakes because we're all new at it. Even though we've been doing it for a long time, we're still new. We're still newbies to the project that we're doing. Not so much to the craft, but we're still new to the project that we're doing if we've never done it before. So I just thought that was really cool. All right. Let me just make sure I'm completely straight. I think this needs to be just pulled a little bit. I think it's okay though. I noticed that I was a little off the edge. I think it's pretty even. Let me just look at it. Yeah. This part needs to go down just a tad. I don't think it's complete. Nope, it's glued. It's okay. No worries. It's a smidgen off, and I can probably, this part just got glued down, so I can probably just lift this up a little bit to match it. Yeah. Perfect. All right. This is good and glued down, and it didn't show through. It's perfect. I love it. It came out really good. It's nice and tacked down. I'm telling you, this glue is awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna trim it. I definitely need to get more of this. I gotta see if she has some on her Etsy page. I forget who I bought it from because it was a while ago. I'll look. If I can find it, I'll look and I'll put the description in the, I'll put it in the description. And if she has any more, I hate that I'm cutting through that. That's at the very tip of the book. I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even pay attention to that. But it's okay. It'll be cut right there. It's okay. No biggie. I'll check to see if she has any more of this lace left. It was one of the shops I used to shop at a lot in the beginning. I haven't, oh, you know what it is? She shut her shop down for a while over the holidays, and I think she took her time putting it back up, or I remember trying to order from her again and it wasn't open yet. I'll check to see if it's open, and I'll leave her link below so that you guys can check in to see when she opens back up, because she has a lot of beautiful lace. I just don't remember her name off the top of my head right now. I think I bought it like 6 months ago. And I've just been holding on to this. I knew I wanted to use it for a book cover. I just didn't know when. Okay, now we're just going to trim this a little bit. I thought putting this cover on was going to be a lot harder. Knock on wood. Okay. Okay, now I just want to glue down this a little bit. Just a little bit. There. Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. And that's going to go on the top. So I don't know if I'm going to place it up towards the top and add like a ribbon or a closure, or if I'm going to place it right down in the middle and just leave it as is and add something there. I'm going to play around with it tomorrow morning when I first wake up. I get up like around 5 a.m. So when I'm having my morning coffee and everything, I'll sit and I'll look at it and I'll think about it and I'll decide what I'm going to do. But we're only at 24 minutes, so we have plenty of time to add the lace pockets on the inside. I can't believe how easy this was to put on. I'm a little shocked because in the past it's taken me quite a bit of time to get the cover on. I'm really impressed with how good this came out. I'm like really excited. I cannot wait to get this book going. I can't wait to get the signatures made and okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this white or if I'm going to end up putting, you know what I should have done? Like on this side, I should have put a piece of this lace down. I probably can. You know what? I'm gonna do that because this is cotton and I don't want it getting super dirty. So if I have a little something over it, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a piece of this lace down over it. This is gonna be the back of the book. Wait a minute, did I not? I cut that I didn't even see how long I was cutting. I didn't even pay attention to that. Just cutting away. I was not even paying attention. I'm glad I saw this. We always think the back of the book doesn't matter, you know, but it does. It deserves some love. Gonna go, let me see. Gonna go right to the edge, right there. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did with the with this. I'm not gonna go down the middle. I'm just gonna go around the corners. Sorry, my arm's in the way. Okay. Like this. Like this. Okay. Lie that down. Yeah, I think this looks a lot better. Without having that lace down, it would have really gotten the back of the book dirty because it's kind of like a matte kind of fabric. I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but it's really like thin, and anything that touches it picks up like grease or anything, and I just wanted to protect it a little bit. So I'm going to trim this now to the edge. It is not easy to cut alongside of a book, because you don't want to cut into the chipboard. Like that. And the same for over here on this side. You're just going to go around and just trim it. So, while I'm doing this, if you can remember, by the time the end of the video comes, comment below if you are doing a book alongside of me in this series. I know I think 2 people have mentioned that they're doing a book as well. All right. How did that look? How does that look? I think it looks great. Now I can see a little bit of glue along the edge there. Maybe later on I can add some lace onto the edge of that. But for now, it looks really good. I don't see it on the front, so that's good. I love it. Love it, love it. Awesome. Okay. Now let's do the inner pockets before I end the video. I think I'm actually going to get this video out to you guys by 9:30. That's like a record breaker. Okay. Now, do we want to do the same aesthetic using this for the lace pockets? Or do we want to do pink? I don't want to do too much pink because this is already pink. So I think I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to stick with the same aesthetic and use the same lace that I used for the outside. Wouldn't it be cool if we just did this like that and had a pocket in here? Well, it doesn't matter because you're going to have the thread through it, so it won't really be a pocket. But we can still do it though. It'll look cool. Now, should I make the pockets really deep, or should I just put them right down to the bottom? Short pockets or long pockets? I like it right about there. I'm wondering if I should, my mind is going right now for some reason. I think it looks really good. I just wonder, I'm just looking really quick. I just didn't know if I wanted to go with something completely different. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my other laces and we're gonna try a couple of other laces just to see really quick. I will be right back. I'm gonna pause for a quick second while I go grab some other rolls of lace. Okay, I have 3 different rolls of lace that I just want to, I want to just try out my options before I settle on one. I've got this one. Because I want it to stand out. I don't want it all to be the same color. I really want the lace to, the pockets to stand out, like I'm different. That one's pretty. Then we have this one. I like that one. Oh, that's really pretty. I like this one a lot. Okay, let's put that aside. And then the last one is the flower one I tried the first time. I think the flower one is a little bit too white. It reflects a little bit too much, so I'm gonna go with this one. I'm glad I looked, because even though this is on the outside, if you look, it just blends in too much and you can't really see the pocket. So I'm gonna throw a contrasted color on top, and we're going to make a pocket going across. Okay. Gonna go all the way across. I'm gonna smush it down so it doesn't show as a line. place it down. I'm trying not to get too much glue on my fingers. I just gave myself a manicure today, like I redid my nails and I soaked my cuticles and everything, and my fingers were filled with glue yesterday after doing the decoupaging. So I'm trying not to get too much glue on my fingers today. All right. I love it. These pockets are cute. But I'm wondering though, should I, hold on, darn it, I didn't realize that part. I want to create separate pockets, so I forgot to go down on the center. I did not think of that. I was thinking straight across. Let me try this one more time. Hopefully that didn't unstick. If it did, we'll just put a little more glue down. I want to create individual pockets. I don't want it to be all one big pocket. Yeah, so if this glues down, the middle pocket will be its own as well. That didn't stick down very well. Okay, I got that one right to the edge. I think it's good. Okay. There's our pockets. I'm just going to trim over here on the side. And along the bottom. And if it's hard to cut along the bottom, you just lift the book up and just go a little bit under the lip of the lace so that you have more control over what you're cutting. And once I get my signatures in here and I have all kinds of lace and stuff, you won't even see all that on the bottom. So if there's a little bit hanging down, it's going to be covered. Okay. I like to make sure the book moves fine after gluing everything down. It's moving great. We have great movement. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. I love how this came out. We did all that in 38 minutes. I cannot believe it. Wow. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here. I think what we're going to do on Wednesday, I won't be doing, I might be doing a regular tutorial tomorrow, or I'll be doing a unboxing of my Temu box that just came in. I just got my influencer Temu bag in today, so I'll probably do a quick little video, but I won't be doing the book tomorrow. We'll be doing the book on Wednesday. And what we're going to do on Wednesday is we're going to start creating, we might make the holes for the spine, depending on how many signatures I'm doing. It's probably going to be 3. We're going to make the holes. I'll show you how I do that. And then we're going to start creating the papers for the signatures. So that's going to be the fun part. Not that any of this wasn't fun, but the construction part's a little hard at first, but the fun part is picking all the beautiful paper and the lace and the vellum and the fabric pockets and all kinds of doodads. So, all right, guys. Well, I am going to end the video here. Oh, also, we'll be putting the top on the next video as well. I will have a plan all set up on how I want to place it, and then we'll just go from there in part 3. So I thank you guys very much for being a part of this series with me. Leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Also, turn on your notification button too, so that you can be notified as soon as I post a video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.